Welcome back to Oscar's O Gauge Trains. And if you're new to the channel, I hope you find this content helpful. One of my main goals when I got back into the hobby was to have a grade incline because in my opinion, having an all flat layout was just too boring. So I came up with this idea to provide an incline that would kind of be a main line, if you will, that could provide contrast to the flat level and also allow me to connect my phase 1 and phase 2 portions of my layouts. So I did a ton of research online, and the vast majority of the information I found focused on one of two topics primarily: keeping your incline preferably at 1%, but trying not to exceed the 2.5%. This is kind of to protect your engines from damage, either the motors or the gears. Secondly, trying to avoid using specific types of track cleaners that will reduce the tractive effort on the actual incline. Now that I've kind of outlined these basic items, which were very helpful, this information by itself just isn't enough to help you successfully build and enjoy hills if you have a small or mid-sized layout like I do. I'm going to get into the finer details so that beginners won't be afraid to build their own incline that's greater than 1%. Now again, for us small to mid-sized layout folks, using a grade incline that's only 1% is just out of the question because we just don't have the space. My layout currently uses either a 2% or 2.3%, just depending on where you are in the layout, incline to accomplish the grade, which goes all the way around and up to the far side of my layout. One of the things that created a challenge for me is owning many die-cast cars. I love a long cold drag. My next challenge in the hobby is trying to run long trains of about 20 or more cars. Love those just long drags, whether it's coal, wood, I don't care. I love it. Lastly, I don't have command control yet. Still waiting on that base 3. So I kind of have a trifecta of model railroaders blues right now, if you will. But let's get into the finer details of how you overcome these challenges and begin enjoying more of your layout. Single engines generally can only pull a nice amount of cars up a 2.5% grade using conventional control, but you'll have to, go up to about 90% throttle so that it won't stall out on the grade. But watch out for the highballing once you clear the grade. If you have engines with Lion Chief Plus, the train will perform much better because it has speed control technology of TMCC. So in review, think about your current situation and maybe plan for the future when answering these questions. Do you have only conventional control versus command control? Do you have Lion Chief Plus engines in your fleet that will allow you to utilize speed control? Do you have an all plastic fleet, all die cast, or do you have a hybrid of those like I do? How many motors does your engines have? I hope this information was helpful. I hope it gives you the courage to build an incline. And until next time, my friends, enjoy those layouts.